Hello my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new episode of FM22's The Hall of Famer. This is the last game of the current season, my friends. Last episode is linked above for you right now, and we are in a magnificent place. Yes, I'm amazed I'm sitting here saying that, considering what happened last episode. Make sure you check last episode out first, then come back, but let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go through the fixtures, and then I'm also going to go through the team who were top of the table's fixtures, and I'm going to show you what's happened, basically. It's phenomenal, really, to be honest with you. Can't quite believe what's happened. But last episode, we obviously got a 3-2 win against Ungman. Then it was a disappointing 0-0. I was really disappointed. Obviously, I watch every episode back when I'm editing it, and I realised just how disappointed I was when I see that back last time. Since then, though, we've played 4 games, and we got 4 wins. We've just been magnificent. We really, really have. We have just been phenomenal all season long. We've lost 1 game this season in the league, and it was against Ungman, really, really early on. So we've just been real good team to watch this season. We got a 2-1 win against after Eldin. You're going to see that Van Kamp and Bjornsson were the men with the goals. Then we came up against Magni, who have struggled all season long, and we thumped them 5-0. Van Kamp got himself 4 goals in the game, and Morahan got the other. Grindavik were up next, a 2-0 win against them. Hawkson and Hottie with the goals. And then we played Vestry, who were going really well in the league, and we got a 2-1 win. We're actually 1-0 down in the game, but you'll see that Stefansson penalty and an Emerson winner. He came off the bench to win the game for us. Has put us in such a great position. Now, there's a potential that we're going to play 2 games in today's episode, but it really depends how things go, because we need 1 win to win the title. And if we get it tied up in the first game, I'm only going to play the 1 game, because we're going to be doing a season review, basically. Today's episode, we obviously get that little bit at the end of each season, don't we, where we can look over the season, and we're going to be doing exactly that in today's episode. So this might be a little bit longer, and also I'm going to pose a question to you at some point as well. Once these games are done and dusted, I am going to be posing a question to you that I really want you to get involved in the comment section below and let me know what you think, basically. I'm caught in 2 minds about what I'm going to do next, so I'm going to ask for your opinion. But as you can see, the league table looks like this. 15 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat, an amazing goal difference, 49 points on the board. You'll see Ungman are 12 wins, 7 draws, 1 defeat and 43 points. They've had a meltdown. They've absolutely had a meltdown, ladies and gents. I'm going to show you how their fixtures look. 4 draws on the bounce. Unbelievable turn of events for this team. And they're all against teams they should really be doing better against. Grotta, granted, they're going really strong in the league, I do believe. So I think that one's acceptable. But all of these, they really should be doing a job against them. And it's just not been good enough from them. So they're kind of falling away. So a win, and I think it's starting. We can't afford to draw, because they could win both games, and if we were to, I think if they win both their games, no, actually a draw would be enough. A draw would be enough, not even a win. My math is all over the place. Yes, a draw would be enough, because there's only 6 points available to them, so they can finish with 49. We just need a draw. So there you go. I'm hoping that we're not going to lose. We can pick it up in the next game. But don't know where my math's gone, but it's all over the gaff, clearly. You're going to see also that Akranas are going to get to be in the qualification hat for the Europa Conference League. And that's because they won that cup that we made it to the quarter-final of. It was them against Grotta. It was 2 teams from this division in the final, and they come out on top. I'm even more gutted that we lost that penalty shootout, because we might have had a chance even going on and winning that, because we've beaten the majority of the teams in this division. But anyway, let's crack on with this first game, because a draw in this game gets us the title, and then we can do a season roundup, and then I can pose the question I want to pose to you, my friends. So this is the team that we are going to go with. We're going to go Lalic in goal, Matai and Stefansson at fullback. Hottie is going to play next to Gunnarsson, because Hilmarsson's picked up a pretty naughty injury, 4 weeks out. Gudmundsson and Morahan are going to play in the midfield. Emerson's back from his injury, so he's going to play on the left. Bergson's going to play on the right. Van Kamp through the middle. And Hawkson is going to come in and play up top. He was a bit of a hero in one of the games. He popped up with a goal. We need more from him. Let's do this. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're even going to get, like, all of this. We don't usually get this, do we? We're being spoilt, ladies and gents. But, yeah, we're going to get a look at the lineups before we crack on with the game. They're playing a 4-4-2 now. Notoriously struggled against 4-4-2s this season. So, that does worry me a little bit. But, yeah, it's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. I was so disappointed at the end of last episode. I genuinely thought to myself, that's it. Game over. We're not going to win the title. And then Ungman just fell to pieces, and look at us now. Me and you, look at us now. Yeah, we're on the verge, aren't we? Just nothing silly in this game, and the title is ours, and that is what we want to see at the end of this fixture, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The boys walking up onto the platform and lifting that title. It would be nice as well to get it done in this game, so then this episode isn't too long, because there's going to be plenty to go through where this episode is concerned. But as you can see, it's been a bit of a slow start from us, but Grotta are the form team in the league at the moment. They're in even better form than us, which is mad to be saying that when you consider how well we've been playing, and they've got the first proper chance and it's just over the bar. And yes, it's not been the greatest of starts from us. That free kick is high wide, not handsome at all. And we might have to change this up a bit in the second half if it's going to continue this way. Because I'd like to do it in style, if at all possible. But at the moment, not much. Hawkson has come in and he's done nout. And I think at half-time, we're going to take him off. And I am going to get into the lads. We're going to bring Sam Ford on, who hasn't actually been playing any football at all. Because he's just not been good enough. And so he's been dropping to the bench a fair amount recently. And I've been playing Van Camp up top, who's been doing a good job. But I just thought I'd drop him in there today and see, because this is a better team, and see what he could do a little deeper, basically. But this is not a good performance. It's really, really not a good performance to this point. Let's demand a bit more out of the lads. I think Emerson is going to make way. He's still slowly working his way back from that injury, so I don't want to push him too much. Goodmanson is not playing too great either in the midfield, but I think we're just going to have to leave that for now. At the end of the day, a draw, as we know, is enough. So as long as we don't throw it away. But the ball comes in and we've managed to clear it off. Can we just clear that, please? Jesus Christ. We're playing 1-2s on the line. What is going on there? Oh, my God. If you want to give me a heart attack, lads, that's the way to do it. I tell you. What I am going to do is I'm going to push Ford out on the right. We're going to go with Van Camp up top. And then I'm going to bring Ferguson on to play Cam. Just because no one's really played that well. Sam Ford's come on and done what Sam Ford's been doing in the last few games, and that is absolutely nothing. Van Kamp's played well, but just not got a goal or anything in today's game. This is looking like it's going to be enough. It's a drab affair, isn't it? It's a real drab affair. But it doesn't matter, because we've done it, ladies and gents. We've won the league. That's the first trophy of hopefully many, my friends. And yeah, the Incasa Deld is ours. And yeah, I'm very, very happy, as you can see. I'm over the moon. We've managed to do it in our first full season. And we lift the title. Get in there, you absolute heroes. Beautiful. Why am I wearing orange? That makes no sense. They're in red or white and I'm in orange. Why am I in orange? Strange. Very strange. But anyway, whatever. Why does it matter? This is orange, I guess. Maybe it's a lucky colour. And see, this is to just confirm it all. It was an awful game to win the title with, weren't it? A 0-0. We came into it once I made some changes. But like I was saying, though, Grotta are one of the form teams in the division. So yeah, pretty special. But there you have it. We've won it. And that's just confirmation of it. We really did dismantle a lot of teams this season. It does have to be said. 7th time that we've won this won this championship. The board are really happy that we've done it, and we are now promoted. Hotty's had a really good game again. And yes, this is the training. His training's been woeful, but whenever I tell him to train better, he just goes, nah, I'm all right, mate. I think he's just getting a bit old and a bit senile. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go away, play the game against Fram off camera, and then we'll come back, do the season roundup, and then talk about next season. Okay, my friends, so we're going to get into our season review now. I'm going to keep the camera off so you can see all of the stuff on the screen, especially if you're new around here. You wouldn't have known. This is kind of how we do this every season at the end of the season. So yeah, let's just crack on, shall we? As it's been a relatively good year. As far as the new arrivals and the transfers and all that are concerned, I think Van Camp surely has to go down as one of the best signings that we could have made this year, with 11 goals and 10 assists in all competitions. Emerson not far behind with 6 and 6. Niall Morahan was really good in the midfield, really liked his work, and it does have to be said that Gabriel Matai, really good solid stuff from him, to come in. A kind of a player that I signed that I wouldn't usually sign, but did a good job, and so did the 2 loanees that came in the second transfer window this season. Skarika in particular, I was really, really impressed with. Really liked the work that he did. If we go to the season results, the board are delighted that the team has been promoted this season. I'm only giving it a B-. I think we deserve a bit more than that. I'm going to be honest, Divya. It's been a top season for us. To finish first, we were only selling out 45% of the stadium though, which is a little concerning. Sam Ford ended up top goal scorer with 9 goals in the end. He just fell off a cliff towards the end of the season. Could not hit a barn door, the poor lad. But as you can see, we did draw our last game of the season by it was 1-1, and we dominated the game. 22 shots we had, and they just nipped in and got absolutely FM'd. But it is what it is. As we finished top with 51 points. We did make it to a quarter-final as well this season. An absolute barnstormer of a game there. And we did really well in this competition as well, if you ask me, to finish with 10 points in the group. HK, I believe they even went on to win the whole thing. So, yeah, it's, not a bad effort from us this season. As far as the moments to remember are concerned, a 5-0 win against the Kranis this season was decent. The 2-1 against Grindavik was the match to remember, and the goal of the season came in this one from Van Camp as he hammered home, didn't he, from distance. Absolutely brilliant finish. We actually got to witness that one together as well. Finances are still looking a complete mess, I'm going to be completely honest with you, but it's to be expected at this level of the game. Van Camp sold the most shirts with Matai, Morahan, Emerson and Stefansson just behind him. Isn't it crazy that 4 of those were brand new signings this season? But the fans have absolutely taken to them. Not a lot of money made, but it is what it is. And then how we lined up, and essentially what they do here is they are meant to put the best team possible out, but for whatever reason, Magnusson has been put at right back, which is very strange to me, and Ornolfsson has been put at centre. What on earth is going on here? He hasn't played for us this season. He isn't here this season anymore. What on earth is going on with this team? That is strange. Very, very strange. I'm not being funny. What's name ain't even made it in there. What Van Camp hasn't made it in this team. Something's gone wrong there. That looks more like the team from last season rather than this season. If we're actually looking at it, Gatalson was here last year. So was Magnusson and Ornolfsson. Yeah, that looks more like last season. That hasn't updated properly. Oh well, anyway, let's move on. As far as the accolades are concerned, you're going to see the manager. I think I've been awarded maybe manager of the season this year because it says manager award there. Fans player of the season's gone to Andy Hottie. No real surprise, he was immense. Young player of the season's gone to him as well. Sign of the season's gone to Jorn Van Camp. Goal of the season's gone to Van Camp. Sam Ford ended up top goal scorer with 14 goals in all competitions. Van Camp got 10 assists in all comps. Andy Hottie got the most player of the matches. He also got the highest average rating of 7.8 and the best pass rating over 90 minutes. And yeah, as you can see, lots of records have been broken this season. Sam Ford's 14 goals is the most ever in a season. Van Kamp's 4 goals in a game is not only the most in a match, but the most in a league match. He got the most assists as well for the club with 10. 20 clean sheets for Lallich is a record. Andy Hott is 7 man in the matches, and he was the youngest goal scorer as well at 18 years and 72 days. And there you have it. That is the season. That is what we achieved. What a season it was. Now, I'm just going to go through all of this stuff, and then I'm going to talk to you about what I want to talk to you about. So, as you can see, we've got our players inducted into the best 11. Lots and lots of players in here that have been inducted in now. Mainly the majority of the players that played this season. To be honest with you, just loads of confirmation that we've, gone up and whatnot. You will see it says next season that our contract expires. I haven't signed a new deal. My deal is up. So that's a strange one that's coming up on there, because my contract is done and dusted. Look, on in literally about a month and a half's time, the contract is done, and that's the conversation we're going to have in a moment. That maybe suggests to me that there's a contract offer that's going to be on the table, but we will wait and see. But they want us to play defensively solid, counter-attacking football, work within the budget, fight bravely against relegation. That's basically what we're going to be doing next season. So we're just going to accept that. End the season meeting. I'm going to do that in a moment off camera. End the season break's been confirmed. Whoops. Van Kamp has won the Icelandic First Division Player of the Season, and very, very much deserved. Hottie has scooped the Best Rookie of the Season. I think that's deserved as well. And then there's a manager shortlist. So we're going to get to put our vote forward. I think if we're going on win percentage, obviously we are going to be top, but I don't think we can give it to anyone else other than Ulfar at Ungman, really, to be honest with you. So let's just confirm our vote. And this was the team of the year. You'll see Lallich, Hottie, Hilmarsson, Stefansson, Mordahan, Bergson, Emerson and Van Kamp all made it in there. Unbelievable effort from the boys. Now, the question I want to pose to you now, ladies and gents, is this. You've just seen that potentially there might be a contract offer on the table, but I'm going to actually go to the manager's screen because I think that's the best place to do this. So my contract is up in just over a month's time in game. There is no offer yet, but I think what we've just seen, there's a suggestion that there's going to be a contract offer on the table. Now, I don't know if that is the case though, and we've only a month to go. It's crisis time because we've just won our first championship, which is amazing. That's our first points on the board of the Hall of Famer, which is great. We've got a really good record. We've only lost 3 games, 26 wins and 11 draws. That's a 65% win percentage over our first 40 games played as manager in the Hall of Famer. Now, the point I'm at now, and this is a question I want to pose to you at home, is do we stay if we get offered a contract, go up and try and fight against relegation, and it will be that sort of season where we won't really have a chance at winning much? It will just be about trying to, bed in and establish ourselves in the division above. Or do we cut ties now, go and find another job that may be in a lower division again and try to win another title or 2 and keep carrying on, building up our reputation and building up our badges? Now, obviously, I know that people will start to love the club. I'm starting to really love the club, but this series is about winning things so the manager can topple Sir Alex at the top. It's not really about doing what's best for the football clubs that we're in charge of, if that makes sense. As much as I would like to stay, part of me is thinking maybe we should try and move on and get another job and try and do it all again next time and win another title elsewhere. I don't know. I'm going to pose it to you. So do we stay, fight relegation, try to stay up and do our best in the cup competitions, or do we leave, move on, try and find a team that's similar to this and try and do what we've done here all over again while we work on our coaching badges? In the comment section below, my friends, let me know what you think, and I will go with whatever you guys think. I think that's where I'm going to go with this. I want you guys to be involved along the way. And if we just finish by going to the Hall of Fame. Now, obviously, we're not going to be on the Hall of Fame, but we got our first domestic division title, and we have our first 20 points on the board. And this is what I'm saying. It might only be 20 points, but it's our first piece of silverware. It's our first title, and every one of these little points is going to count if we are going to topple Sir Alex on 5,380 when all is said and done. And so there you have it, my friends, a league title, our first piece of silverware, and it comes inside our first full season. Now, like I've already said, be sure to get involved in the comment section below with the question that I posed to you. Would really appreciate it if as many of you could get involved as possible. I know I've left it kind of to the end of the episode and some people might miss it, but it is what it is. So just try and get involved, my friends. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated by me, and it's the best way to support the channel. Drop a like on the video. That's the best way to support not only this episode but the series as a whole, my friends. But until the next one, we may still be here at Þróttur Reykjavík, or we may be moving on, but I salute you all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you on the next one.